Hey, what's up, Capricorn? It's DJ with DJ Star Tarot with your weekly reading for June 18th through the 24th, 2018. We are going to focus on career and finance again. Let's look at your spread here. We have the Justice card. The Justice represents a Libra. To me, it talks about fairness, balance. It talks about recognition really close to, you being or let me rephrase that, you being recognized really soon from your employer, okay? You're not understanding what is going on right now as far as your career. And know that things look good actually for you as far as your work environment. It's saying to always do your best to do what you're supposed to do as far as work, right? Go to work, do your job, and do your best at it, even if no one is watching you, because eventually that justice will come about, and you will be rated fairly, okay? And that's oh, how funny, you have the Judgment card underneath that. So yeah, the Judgment card also talks about that, right? Talks about the Judgment talks about know that your efforts are being watched, and this is important to put your extra effort in it. Pay attention to the details, okay? This is also news coming your way that will be good, okay? If you're trying too hard, don't try too hard. Just be yourself and let that balance, let that work-life balance come into play. Let that work balance come into play here, and know that you'll be judged fairly, and the justice will be in your favor. Now, if you've been slacking off, then of course you're going to damage your career one way or another. But let's not do that, right? I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're just doing the best that you can and hoping that you'll be treated fairly when it comes to reviews and whatnot. That's what I'm getting. You have the Three of Wands. You acknowledge that you need to put your best foot forward. You acknowledge that, they're being fair. You acknowledge that they are being fair. They are doing what they're supposed to do, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? You're very proud of what you've accomplished, and you're looking out and you're like, wow, I've accomplished what I set out to be. And you're standing there proud, looking out at what else can you do, right? Expect to be rewarded for what you've done. And for those of you who are looking for work, you will get that news soon, and it will be favorable. You have the Five of Pentacles. 5 represents a challenge, maybe having some instability. For some of you, small percentage of you may be just bored at work, or you feel like you're non-existent, like you just go and you're just there. You feel stuck, like there's nowhere to turn, there's no way up, there's no way around anything. It's just like you're just there. You don't have to stay in this unhealthy situation, but this card is telling me you have to have faith and believe that things can change for possible. Whether it is that you look for employment, which can indicate that here as well. You may be looking out saying, hey, I need to change this because I'm not happy here, or I want better for myself. And know that the Judgment is there to work in your favor. If you do decide to change jobs, change careers, know that it'll work in your favor, but you do have to put that effort in, okay? Hermit represents the Virgo, or represents Virgo, I should say, not the Virgo. Okay, this is saying that, just know that you are needing to go within, right? Because I'm saying that because you have the Five of Pentacles, which is a spiritual card. And having faith, this is saying, you know what, go within, take some time, be the hermit, and withdraw from the world, and kind of find that light again, find that guidance that you're looking for. And with the Hangman coming up, that is telling me that you really need to just do some self-reflection and do some reflection in general when it comes to your work life. I feel like for some of you that yeah, you're just really needing to have faith. Really look for that guidance, look for that star, look for that light that's going to guide you into that direction. But take time to do some self-reflection, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Angel of abundance, power, prayer. Again, that goes with having faith. Having faith and believing what it is that you're wanting can change, okay? And let's talk about this, all right? Let's read what it says. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles, okay? So whatever the situation may be that you may be facing here, maybe it is you're bored, maybe you do feel stuck, maybe you want to change. Give it to the Lord, and He will change that for you. He will help you. He will hear your prayer and send your angel and give you that guidance that it is that you're needing with the Hermit card. Heaven's ultimate resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to accept upon the divine guidance God gives to you to respond to your prayers. So again, allowing God to listen, having faith, right? And believing that this person is here to guide you. Doing some self-reflection to find that guidance, into this other position, to find you help you find that stability, that place where you feel comfortable. The moon. Okay, that card doesn't look very appealing, does it? It's all dark. What does the moon say to us, though? The moon says, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and that will lead you through the darkness. That will lead you through this feeling non-existent, feeling bored, feeling as if you're not there, like you're trapped. So following your intuition and having faith and believing that you've got that guidance there, you just need to pray and know the power of prayer, okay? The moon may even be guiding you and be giving you some messages, and you're just not really feeling it because you really haven't stood still and listened and felt, because you know that it's in your gut feeling. You have the power to change whatever it is that you want, whatever direction that you're wanting to go, and you have the power to change this feeling stuck and feeling unappreciative. And you know that is why you're here looking out. That is why you're looking for that guidance. That is why you're doing self-reflection, life reflection here, and you're looking to find that way to a better job, stability, happiness, fairness. You won't want to be acknowledged for what it is that you're doing. Totally understandable. So yeah, Capricorn. So I do see that's happening here, but know that you have that inner tuition and inner knowledge, that inner psychic ability to hear what it is the moon is trying to say to you, what it is that what direction you need to go in, just by having faith and praying and believing that that's going to happen for you, believing that the power of prayer is strong enough to transform your situation into a better situation. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I want to thank you for your likes, your share, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for those of you who ordered InstantGo readings, and thank you for those of you who ordered readings altogether. It's always my pleasure to provide those for you. For those of you who are interested in InstantGo reading, if you click in that description box below, there is a link where you can connect with me within 24 hours for a quick answer to your question, or you may just simply order a reading through my website. My website is listed below. My email is listed there as well. All ways to contact me, purchase a reading or an InstantGo reading, and to give a donation if you felt to do so. And we'll talk next week.